going on, you guys? Like with guys to the channel for Big Dog back. And this is not a review. This is just me talking about one of my favorite shows, which they just announced. Now, a lot of y'all probably follow me because, or subscribe because I was talking about this show and my reviews for this. And it's Euphoria, which is returning April 2026. We back in the mix. We back on that bullshit. Y'all already know I got the best reviews for Euphoria on the internet. I sound like Boosie whenever we talk about anything. You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, I'm spinning everywhere and shit. What the fuck? I am super excited to return back to this world with this. Now, granted, it's going to be a little bit different because they aren't kids anymore. They are young adults now. We do have some information about the storylines that will be taking place during this. We only have it for 4 characters, which I'm still kind of seeing what we're going to do now. We also have some characters that are not returning, but like I said, I'll talk more about that in another video. I just want to talk about the 4 storylines that we do know we're going into. Now, we have Rue is in Mexico trying to find a way to pay off the debt she owes to Lori. Yep, that's Rue. You know what I'm saying? We saw how she ended last season, obviously, with the briefcase. You know what I'm saying? We knew she was going to be into something. Listen, we had some wishful thinking that like Rue had like straightened her life out completely. You know, just had like a regular job, just like living, chilling. No, that's not who Rue is. You know what I'm saying? Rue a goddamn mess. I'm ready to see Zendaya tackle this character again because she is so fucking good in this role. Nonetheless, also we got Jules, who's in art school, who's worrying about pains, and like dealing with some anxiety from pains. That's interesting. It kind of making me wonder, like, are these characters going to interact with one another? At some point, are these stories going to intertwine? Is something big going to happen that's going to bring all these characters back together? That's a possibility. I don't know. But like I said, they were kind of like cool on Jewel stuff. You don't know too much, you know what I'm saying? And then we have Maddie, one of my favorite characters, who's in Hollywood, working at a talent agency, also juggling 2 side hustles. Don't know what those side hustles are, but Maddie in LA. Yeah, Maddie just got like a certain aura and certain presence to herself to where like she don't take no bullshit. I'm hoping that she keeps up with that kind of, you know what I'm saying, even more so now that she's, you know what I'm saying, older, you know what I'm saying. I'm really interested to see what she's going to be doing. And I'm also wondering like what these side hustles going to be, because I'm pretty sure that it's not just nothing, you know what I'm saying. Last but not least, you have Cassie, who is going to be engaged to Nate Jacobs. Not only that, she's living in the suburbs and addicted to social media and somewhat jealous of other people's lives. Not gonna lie to you, Sydney Sweeney, Cassie, gonna kill that shit. Gonna kill that shit because that's just her. She's a fucking mess. She's a fucking mess, and I love her for being a mess, and that just fits right in line with what that character is. Oh man. Now I haven't heard any word about Lexi, and I haven't heard any word about and Nate. What Nate's actually going to be doing. Those 2 characters I really want to know, because Lexi is another one of my favorite characters. I really like all these characters, even with all their flaws and shit. I'm really excited to see what we're gonna do, especially like I want to know how Lexi gonna be reacted to, like, you know what I'm saying, the situation that happened with Fez, RP to Anchor's Cloud, so we know his character won't be in there, but I'm kind of wondering what they did with that whole story, and will it, like, ever surface again, you know what I'm saying, even with, like, Rue's character, because that was one of Rue's best friends. So I don't know what they end up doing with that character. They say he's in jail, like, you know what I'm saying, what. I'm excited to see how they handle that. But yeah, man, like I said, if you guys have seen any of my other previous Euphoria reviews from like the previous seasons, I really go in when it comes to this show. Now listen, I'm gonna tell you something. You go watch those season 1 reviews. They are very entertaining, but I also understand I was a different person at that time. Listen, this reason I never delete stuff, because you have to see the growth in me. I used to say some wild shit. I'm not gonna leave a lot of y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting out in front of it. I used to say some wild shit. I used to be very disrespectful and inconsiderate of people. I do apologize for who I was, but please don't blame me for who I was. Please take into consideration who I have become. But don't get me wrong, that's not gonna stop me from talking my shit when I get to watch that goddamn show, because I'm gonna say what I want to say. You know what I mean? But yeah, you guys looking forward to Euphoria. Let me know down in the comments. Hit that like button. Subscribe to my channel. Let me know what character you most looking forward to. But yeah, I'll catch up with you guys later. Peace.